What if the world of fashion was never the same again? What if one single announcement could shake the entire luxury industry, leaving fans gasping, the internet exploding, and everyone asking the same burning question? Is this the most powerful duo campaign we have ever seen? Just moments ago, Calvin Klein dropped a revelation that has the global fashion world spinning. After officially naming Jungkook of BTS as their brand ambassador, they have now hinted at something even bigger. Taehyung himself might soon join the iconic label as well. Could this mean we are standing at the edge of a fashion revolution where Calvin Klein becomes synonymous with the legendary pairing of Jungkook? Before diving deep into this story, pause for a second. What do you think? Should Taehyung and Jungkook rule the Calvin Klein empire together? Drop your thoughts, hit the like button if your heart is racing, and don't forget to subscribe because this journey is just beginning. The tension in the air is almost cinematic. Jungkook had already created waves when he fronted Calvin Klein campaigns that instantly went viral across every platform. His sleek visuals, daring aura, and global influence turned CK into more than a brand. It became a cultural phenomenon. But what no one expected was Taehyung breaking his silence and revealing that Calvin Klein is not stopping with Jungkook. In his own words, he hinted with a mix of pride and warmth, "Jungkook and I will be in the same brand." Just imagine those words echoing worldwide. How can anyone stay calm when two of the most magnetic figures in pop culture are about to collide in the same fashion universe? The internet is already ablaze with speculation. Could this be the greatest campaign of all time? Fans are calling it Jungkook domination, and industry experts are whispering that this could redefine fashion partnerships forever. Calvin Klein's bold strategy is not just about placing idols in denim or minimalistic black suits. It's about engraving their names into history. Every move is calculated, every teaser deliberate, and the thought of Taehyung walking side by side with Jungkook under the Calvin Klein spotlight feels like destiny unfolding in front of millions of eyes. And yet, the question remains, what will this campaign look like? Will it be daring, intimate, groundbreaking, or something the world has never seen before? If you think this is just another brand ambassador announcement, think again. This is not just fashion. It's storytelling, it's history, it's emotion wrapped in fabric and stitched into memory. Fans have long dreamt of a Jungkook collaboration that transcends music and performance. Now it is happening in the one arena powerful enough to hold their influence, the world stage of global fashion. And Calvin Klein, a name already legendary, is boldly rewriting its legacy to ensure that when future generations think of their brand, they think of Taehyung and Jungkook. Isn't it shocking how something as simple as a campaign can make hearts race? How a single revelation can keep millions awake at night wondering what's next? Taehyung's admission adds a personal, almost intimate layer to this story. His words weren't just about fashion. They were about unity, partnership, and the magnetic bond that the world has witnessed between him and Jungkook. For years, the name Jungkook has echoed in arenas, trended across Twitter, and inspired endless fan art and discussions. Now, Calvin Klein is seizing that global energy and shaping it into something unforgettable. But what does this mean for the future of celebrity branding? Will other labels dare to match such a monumental pairing? Or has Calvin Klein already secured the throne as the brand that brought the most talked about duo in the world together under one spotlight? Every great story thrives on suspense, and this one is no exception. Rumors swirl that the campaign planning has already begun, with concepts so ambitious that insiders can hardly stay silent. Are we about to see Taehyung and Jungkook in matching CK suits? Will the campaign explore themes of duality, brotherhood, or something even deeper? An emotional narrative that will leave fans in tears. Calvin Klein has always played with bold, sensual, and evocative imagery, but with Jungkook, they have a canvas that extends far beyond fashion. They have history, chemistry, and a bond that fans around the world already worship. Isn't that the perfect recipe for a campaign that could go down in history? But let's pause and ask ourselves, is the world even ready for this? Or is this one of those rare moments when the world has no choice but to change? Think about the ripple effects. Every magazine cover, every billboard, every digital ad featuring Jungkook would not just sell jeans or shirts. It would sell a dream, an emotion, a cultural shift. It would prove that Calvin Klein understood something the world has been shouting for years. Taehyung and Jungkook together are unstoppable. Doesn't it feel almost surreal that we are witnessing this in real time? And then there's the emotional hook, the part that makes fans' eyes well with tears. For years, armies have prayed to see both their stars shine in ways that go beyond the stage. To see them side by side, breaking barriers and rewriting history together, is more than a campaign. It's a shared victory between idols and their fans. Calvin Klein didn't just choose ambassadors. They chose symbols, icons, and living testaments of unity and strength. Isn't it beautiful to think that one brand could give fans a story they'll tell for decades? So here we are, standing at the edge of something monumental. The whispers have turned into confirmations, the confirmations into promises, and the promises into dreams waiting to be unveiled. The question is no longer if but when. When will we see Taehyung and Jungkook lighting up the Calvin Klein campaign together? When will the first images drop that will undoubtedly crash the internet? And most importantly, are you ready to witness history? This is your moment to join the conversation. Tell us in the comments what kind of Taehyung campaign you dream of. Would you like to see them in bold, edgy denim? In elegant black suits with CK logos embroidered like crowns? Or in something completely unexpected that shatters every expectation? Hit the like button if your heart is already racing. Share this with every army you know. And subscribe so you don't miss the second this campaign drops. Because one thing is clear, when the world looks back, they won't just remember Calvin Klein. They'll remember Taehyung and Jungkook, the duo that turned fashion into legend, and legend into eternity.